Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Achillea and I'm back with another video before the season starts, which in fact starts today with Arsenal v Leicester. But this is the first weekend of football. Spurs are playing on Sunday against Newcastle and I'm going to the game, so expect a vlog out. Please go ahead to my Twitter, my Snapchat, my Instagram and my Facebook page because I'll be posting stuff there on the regular now. Go check them out and let's get into the video. Okay, since it is just before the start of the season, there is one video that we definitely need to do. That is right. We are doing a, I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of the pendant work as well as I wanted it to, but we are doing a Premier League predictions video. Yeah, we're basically just going to discuss who's going to finish in the top 6, in what order I think it's going to finish in, also who I think are going to get relegated from the Premier League in this up and coming season. So let's get on to it. My mom's going to kill me if I break anything. As we kind of head towards the end of the transfer window, we've only got about 3 weeks left of deals and Spurs have yet to sign anyone. But it's fine, I'm sure we'll do well regardless. Anyway, we have seen plenty of transfers come into the Premier League and a lot of them are big names. Lukaku going to Man United, Morata's gone to Chelsea. Man City have signed Walker, Mendy, Silvers, and another Silver. They got a new goalkeeper and we're here with nothing. However, that's not what we're here for. We're here to discuss what the Premier League's going to turn out like. One team that I think that, well actually there's two, but one specifically I want to talk about, a team that we should be frightened of, is Manchester United. Mourinho kind of has a record of winning leagues in his second season at a club. With the players he's added, like Lukaku, they got Lindelof, Bailly's fit to play, but they are potentially, now I say potentially, going to get Bale at the end of this window, but I can't really see that happening to be honest. But their team is looking fire. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried. I think they're gonna do very well this season and they are one to watch. But another one that's gonna be one to watch are their rivals, Man City. Players they've added are actually just, it's too mad. First of all, they've stolen Kyle Walker from us. Cheers City. They've gone and got a much better left back in Mendy, and they've also got Danilo as another right back, so they've spent about 150 million on fullbacks alone. Interesting. But not only that, they've gone and signed Bernardo Silva from Monaco. Yeah, we're in trouble. And of course, Chelsea have spent big with their money. They've gone and signed Morata for about 70 million. Liverpool are possibly going to lose Coutinho, but they have signed Salah, and like with Salah, Mane and Firmino up front, that's kind of terrifying. Arsenal have signed Lacazette despite only having Europa League football. Enjoy that, lads. That kind of just concludes the transfer deals that have happened in the top 6. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the number 1 position and work my way down. Bearing in mind, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. I'm gonna try and keep it realistic, and for now, since we haven't signed any new players, I'm gonna be a bit more realistic about it. If we do end up signing Bale or someone ridiculous, then don't worry, expect an update video. First, I've already touched on it. I think Man United are going to win the league. Jose Mourinho pretty much always winning the league title in his second year at a club. The fact that they've got Lukaku, yes, I know his first touch isn't great, but his finishing is unbelievable. He is so powerful and is a very similar kind of striker to Harry Kane. Not only that, with Lukaku, I kind of feel like Pogba is going to actually have a good season for once. Yeah, so they're a pretty dangerous side, and I think they're going to win the league. On to second place. I had this between two teams. I had it between Chelsea and Man City. One, Chelsea's team are very strong and Conte's a great manager, so I think they're going to be fighting to retain the title. But then, man, Pep and the Man City squad, their squad, they have Aguero as a backup striker. Think about that. Aguero is a backup dancer. Anyway, but the way I've gone for it is I've gone and stuck Chelsea for the second place with Man City third. The place that is up for debate, and that is fourth, the final Champions League place, final spot, and it's between Spurs, Arsenal and Liverpool. Now, I said I was going to try and be as unbiased as possible, but I genuinely do think we can still get Champions League next season. So I've put Spurs to come fourth because Pochettino has said we're going to sign 3 to 4 players, and I believe in him that we will. And just the way we played against Juventus, I know it's a friendly, but they had a strong team out. We look crazy. The only issue is we have a tough start at Wembley because we have Chelsea as the first home game of the season. That is not going to be easy, especially since we haven't signed anyone. We then get on to 5th and 6th between Liverpool and Arsenal. Yeah, I don't care about being biased. I think Arsenal are going to finish 6th. Liverpool are going to finish 5th, Arsenal 6th, just because the pace Liverpool have up front is insane. Salah is rapid, Mane is rapid, and Firmino just got techers for days. The only reason I didn't pick them to get Champions League football is because they're still struggling in the defence. Unless they get Van Dijk, if he does end up at Liverpool, they may have a better chance, but their defence and goalkeeper situation is not that good at all. But I do think they're going to get bags and bags and bags of goals this season. Arsenal, on the other hand, their major signing Lacazette is definitely a goal scorer in France, but we just have to wait to see if he does it in the Premier League. I know he scored in a couple of times in friendlies, but it is a friendly. We can't really say anything there. So that's my top 6 right there. Now we get on to the relegation battle. We've got plenty of new clubs that could potentially go down, and we have plenty of current clubs that I think could potentially go down. I don't know what it is. I don't think Brighton are going to go down. They seem to be like one of those teams that come up, they're very fresh. I don't know, I think they're going to stay up. Same with Newcastle. I feel like Newcastle are just kind of back in the Premier League. They've got Benitez, they've got a bit of money. However, I do think Huddersfield are going to be in the bottom 3. I just don't think they've gone and got the players they need to be able to maintain the Premier League status. Now the other 2 teams, team that is going to struggle this year is Swansea. They are potentially losing Gylfi Sigurdsson. I know they have Tammy Abraham, who's quite young and can get goals, but then he is still really young. They don't seem to have that prolific goal scorer. I think they're definitely going to struggle this year, and I picked Swansea to be the 2nd team to go down. On to the final team that I think is going to get relegated from the Premier League this season, and it is Burnley. They've lost their striker. I would have been Watford, but now that Watford have Andre Gray, I think they will manage to get goals somehow, whereas Burnley, I just think they're going to go down as well. 3 teams that I have at the bottom are Huddersfield, Swansea and Burnley. I think Huddersfield are going to come last. 2nd from bottom, I think, is going to be Swansea. 3rd from bottom is going to be Burnley. That is my predictions for this Premier League season. Please do leave a comment below if you have any other suggestions or what you think of my top 6 and bottom 3. Just tell me how you would improve it. Please do leave a like if you want to. Well, who knows, it's a free world. Do what you want. And also, please subscribe, because we are looking forward to this brand new season, and I've got a vlog from the Newcastle game coming up on Sunday. So I'll see you guys later. See ya!
Peace.